I want to take a moment to thank some employees for an outstanding month, starting with the folks that ran the Hall of Terror. Every year for the last 20 years, we've run the Hall of Terror and allowed the kids and the family members of the community to come in at no charge to have the scare of a lifetime. And I want to recognize Dan Driscoll and Rich Klein, who have been running it for the last 20 years. Dan is the future of our Hall of Terror, and he's going to be making the necessary changes in the future. And Rich has been running it up to this point and turned it over to Dan a few years ago. I want to say it's an outstanding job. They brought a bunch of volunteers in to do some outstanding work. They do tireless work for the week leading up to the event. They do 3 nights of constant scares and enjoyment. I want to really thank them for doing such a great job and making it a success once again. Rich, Dan, and team, thank you very much for what you do.
I'd like to recognize Tanya Roush, who received excellent feedback from a resident who was new to the area and needed assistance in setting her account with the city up. I'd like to thank Halegh Hand, who went above and beyond to help a resident with a language barrier who had questions about their account. Thank you both and keep up the great work.
I'd like to recognize Kyle Nevers, Sean Jensen, Matt Sweeney, Tom Bertha. Recently, this utility department water crew moved a fire hydrant to accommodate a newly built home on Emerald Lane. The entire project was observed by a neighbor who came out to personally thank the crew for going and doing such a great job and professional work. I'd also like to spotlight Terry Schweers, Mio Chetta, Stephen Morgan, and Travis Sabatini, who recently replaced a water meter in town center. This team worked to ensure the safety of their team and city residents by temporarily rerouting traffic while they completed the work. I would also like to share a note of gratitude to Fred Greiner, who recently planned and hosted 2 training seminars, the Membrane Operating Certification School and the Chemical Skid Training Seminar. Fred did a great job of overseeing these 2 seminars, which are of great importance to educating our operators. I'd also like to congratulate Noah Forterot, who recently passed the state drinking water treatment exam and is now well on his way to becoming a certified water operator. This is great news not only for Noah but for all of us living in Palm Coast, and is indicative of the hard work and dedication shown by each and every one of our employees serving our residents. Last but not least, I'd like to recognize Robert Nelson, Class A drinking water licensed operator, who was recently awarded the Outstanding Water Treatment Plant Operator Award from American Water Works Association, Florida section. You fully embody the essence of what this award is all about, Robert. Thank you again and keep up the great work.
I'd like to recognize Blake Kershaw, Ben Kaoli, and Mel Cabrera, who've worked tirelessly on the new customer service platform and the beta version of the new city webpage. Your ideas and results provide an immeasurable impact for the user experience for our residents. Thank you.
I would like to give a shout out to the entire Community Development Department for their exceptional work in assisting home builders here in Palm Coast move homeowners into their new homes. Right now, home builders are experiencing unprecedented shortages in materials and labor. The commitment to professionalism of the women and men in the Community Development Department and eagerness to help assist these builders move their builds along and keep them on schedule. Thank you everyone, and keep up the great work.
I'd like to recognize Jared Dawson for putting together a great fire truck pool at the September Food Truck Tuesday. It was a great competition between departments, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office and Palm Coast Fire Department. Congratulations to the fire department for winning the fire truck pool, and also Jared Dawson for putting together a great, successful event. Thank you.
I'd like to recognize Greg Federico, Greg Doston, Jeremy Whitaker, and Tom Collins, who all received excellent feedback from one of our residents for the tremendous job they did removing a very large sable palm tree trunk that was floating in the Fleming Canal. You are integral to the work we do here in the city. Thank you for all that you do. I'd also like to recognize our entire Public Works team for winning the 2020 Project of the Year Award from the American Public Works Association for the work done at the Indian Trails Sports Complex. This project is a great benefit to our community, and the recognition is truly deserved and appreciated. So thank you, Public Works team.